Hey, what's up everybody? It's Steven from Brewtus Roasting, and today we are going to review the Ratio 8 coffee maker. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching. Today, as I said, we're going to review the Ratio 8 coffee maker. This is actually my personal coffee maker. I've owned it for quite a while now, a few years, so I figured it's a great time for me to go ahead and review it and tell you about what I think about it since I've been living with it for quite some time. Before we get started, if you could, please just go ahead and like the video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. All right, now let's get to the brewer. So the Ratio 8, as the name would entail, is an 8-cup brewer. It brews 40 ounces. A half of a pot would be 20 ounces. It's a pretty simple brewer to operate. There's two levels on the reservoir. One's for a half pot, the other one's for a full pot. On the front, there's just the on button, and then there's 3 LED lights on the front for bloom, brew, and ready. The way this brewer works is in the bottom of this carafe. Down here, there is a magnet, and when you set it on here, it tells it that the carafe is in place. The light comes on, you press brew it as long as there's water in, the bloom light will come on. It has a really nice borosilicate glass carafe. It is hand blown. It takes a normal Chemex filter. You can use either the round filters or the folded square filters. Either one is fine with this brewer. The brewer has a bloom feature, which I really like. It brews initially for about 30 seconds and then allows the coffee to rest for that bloom to happen. And then it goes ahead and continues its brew after that. It is just one button to go ahead and work the brewer. The reservoir is borosilicate glass, and so are the tubes inside. It is made out of all high-end cast aluminum. It's really nice looking. I have the silver finish. There's another color called oyster. There's black and white. It's very heavy. It comes in at 12 pounds. So it's a very sturdy machine. The only plastic that's in here, there are 5 pieces of BPA-free plastic that are used as connector pieces just to make the unit leak-free. They're either gaskets or tubes that connect one piece from the other. It has a 1400 watt heating element. It does brew at a proper 200 degrees. It has a stainless steel shower head up in here. It has multiple units. It does very big rain-like droplets. The machine is designed and assembled in Portland, Oregon. Another feature I really like about it is with the 1400 watt heating element, it basically is boiling the water and it travels up the tube. So there's no pump in the machine. So there's very little parts in this thing to break. I've had it 3 years, maybe 3+ years, and it's always been fantastic the entire time. I do run some cleaner through it occasionally just to clean it out. Other than that, it's been a fantastic brewer. The machine is backed by a 5-year warranty, which is pretty long for a consumer-based machine. Alrighty, let's brew up some coffee. As I said, brewing with this thing couldn't be any easier. I'm gonna brew a half pot. I've already filled it up halfway with water. Take the carafe out. I've got some Chemex pre-folded square paper filters. I'm just gonna put that in there. I'm gonna brew up some of our Ethiopia Yirgacheffe Natural, which is delicious, this method. I'm just gonna even out the bed a little bit. As you can see, the tall filters do stick up a little bit. I just orient it so it fits right on there. Press the on button, the bloom is gonna start. That's all there is to it. I also want to mention you could also use the Able cone filter, the stainless steel reusable filter. All right, we'll let this brew up, and then when I come back, I'll talk about my favorite things about this brewer, and then some things I definitely do not like about this brewer. All right, we'll see you back in a few minutes. All righty, we are back with some coffee that's freshly brewed up. Let me go ahead and just take this filter out of here. Get my cup here, I'm just gonna pour a little of this, and then we'll talk about some likes and dislikes. I also forgot to mention earlier that this does not have a burner on it. That is just the magnet for it knows that the carafe is in place. Cheers, everybody. The features I do like about it are kind of all the features that I mentioned earlier. The all-metal construction, the real wood, the borosilicate glass construction, minimal plastic parts, minimal parts for breakage. I like that there's not a lot of plastic in the unit. I like that there's not a burner. I do not like a burner on coffee. I feel like all it does is just keep heating the coffee up and burning it. Even the lid up here that seals the reservoir is very nice. So pretty much all the features that this machine has are the reasons why I like this brewer. What are some of my dislikes with the machine? Well, the biggest elephant in the room is the price. As of this writing today, it is $645. And by the way, I was not paid by Ratio 8 to do this review. The other thing I guess it's really a like and dislike, is this hand-blown glass carafe. The glass, I mean, it seems plenty thick, but a number of times I have hit them either right here or as I was putting it in the sink to wash it out, and I've just barely dinged the edge of them, and the carafe shatters. And then, of course, I'm without a brewer. So what I've done is on the bottom of it, where that magnet is, and there's the rubber plate on there, I have taken a regular Chemex and applied that rubber stopper or that rubber piece down there with the magnet in there. And then I just put it in there with the filter, and I just use it like that. I actually bought this carafe as a replacement just to shoot this video. This is my third one I've purchased. Maybe I'm hand-fisted with it. I don't know. I feel like I'm being pretty careful with it. I just happen to keep on breaking them. I probably break one a year, I think. So I have switched over to this, and I have not broke a single one of these since I've used this. Maybe it's because it's a little bit shorter than the other one. I'm not really sure what the reason is, but I have broken many of them. Probably my biggest dislike on the brewer besides the price. Another thing I dislike about it is you do need, I've found, you got to leave this little reservoir cup off, which is pretty nice actually. You've got to leave it off so that the air can get out of there, which I guess makes sense, because the condensation will build up there and it gets kind of gross inside the reservoir, I think, with all that moisture is hanging around in there. So now I've just learned I kind of just set that off to the side. Other than that, I mean, I really like the machine. Is the machine worth $645? I don't know. That's for you to decide. For me, it was kind of worth it. Being in the industry, I am always curious about new coffee makers that come out and new technologies. I always want to try them. I do really like the Ratio 8. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'd like to hear from some of you of what you brew. What do you think about this machine? Would you pay over $600 for this machine? Would you pay over $600 for any coffee brewing machine? I'd love to hear from you down in the comments and how you make coffee every morning. If there's something you'd like to see me review, leave me a comment down below and I will try to get to that as quick as I can. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate you all watching. As I said, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And have a great day, everybody. You take care. Peace. Bye-bye.